Hello, I'm Claudia St. John's. Well, tonight feels different, but this is not going to be a loud reading. This is a soul soft reading. I don't know who this is for, but the vibe feels something like that was meant to find you tonight. What you might find in this reading is a few things. You may find that someone is thinking about you, especially if it's been a long time. Closure finally arriving, or a misconnection coming back around. Messages that were never delivered finally come through now. And some of you, this reading is about somebody returning. And for others of you, this is new love that's going to feel familiar to you. It's going to feel like home. And for others of you, this is your current connection deepening. Okay. So there's a lot of information that's likely to come out here tonight. So you got to buckle up. Get your drinks, get your chips, pull up a chair. We're going to get started here. This is all signs, Aries through Pisces. Welcome to Organic Strawberry Moon Tarot. Okay, and if you're joining the chats, drop your sign if you feel like this reading was meant for you. Okay, perfect. All right, let's get going then. Yeah, if you are here, you're meant to be here. So welcome in. All right, let's start. We're going to start with Aries and work all the way down the 12 signs to Pisces. Okay, and we're going to address singles, couples. Now, first we're going to address the hermits, the cave dwellers, the independents that have nobody right now. We'll see if new love is coming in, and if so, when. Then we'll go to singles. People are just talking to somebody new or dating. And then we'll go to couples, married, people that have an ex on their mind, what's going on about that. And if you've been ghosted, is there likely to be communication with them soon? All right, a little bit for everybody tonight. How does that sound? I think that sounds plentiful, don't you? All right. Just give me a couple of seconds. People are still joining in. I'm getting yelled at to hold on a minute. All right. And I'm just about to pull, do the polls here. Okay. So if you're in the chats, make sure you get your music, your thing in. Hold on. You're polling. All right. So what's the question? Okay. Is someone from your past still on your mind? All right. Let me know. Yes or no? All right. And there we have it. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so that's the poll question. Is someone from your past still on your mind? All right, and then we're going to start with the hermits, the cave dwellers, the independents, and see if anybody new is coming in for you guys. And then we'll do couples, marrieds. What is it? We'll do about an ex or a former lover. And if you've been ghosted, what's up with that? Okay. Alrighty. All right. Again, I'm Claudia St. John's. Welcome to the Organic Strawberry Moon Tarot. How do I turn this on? It's kind of dull. All right. So I had a beginning message, okay? This is meant for somebody specific. Looks like that's not going to be working too well. Oh, well. And it's saying that somebody's still on the fence about coming around, coming to you. They've been thinking about you. They're still in love with you. I feel like this is going to be a missed opportunity. Because I see them popping up for a second, but they decide to go in the other direction instead of coming towards you. So I don't know what that's about. So this reading will explore that. Okay, which deck should I use? Should I use the... Who is this? The Radiant Wise Spirit? Yeah, I think we will. Okay, perfect. All right, this is a very juicy reading tonight. All right, fairies and spirit guides, near and bright, guide this reading with love and light. With ever so soft and true, something what? Bring in what's meant to gently come through. Be clear and wise, help this reading to softly arise. All right, amen. Hear, hear. Okay. All right, let's begin with Aries. All right, for my cave dwellers. Is there anybody new coming in? And if so, I'll try to give you a time frame. If I can. All right, I'll tell you who this new person could be so you can identify them. All right. Anybody new coming in from my hermits, my cave dwellers? What do we got here? You gave me 3 cards. Oh, yeah, I definitely see a new person coming in with the Page of Wands energy. 9 of Cups, I definitely feel like you would feel lucky, feel satisfied, happy about this. 7 of Pentacles, but then you will be in this energy, like pausing to reflect. All right, I do see a Page of Wands coming in for my cave dwellers. Okay, those are pre-singles. Those right now have nobody. They're not talking to anybody. All right. Definitely see somebody new coming in. It could be within anywhere from 9 days to 7 weeks. Yeah. 9 days to 7 weeks. Anywhere, actually, I'll even give it to 7 days. 7 days to 7 weeks. So that would take us within 2 months. So anywhere from a week to 2 months, I see somebody new coming in. And, yeah, this person will definitely make you feel lucky. We have fire, water, and we have Taurus energy here. All fire, all water, and Taurus. This person may like to drink, would be one of the signals for you. They're positive, they're happy in their life. They may be at a situation where they're seeing if they should continue with a career, with a job, or should they pivot. So that may be a clue for you. But you may not find that out immediately unless you're good with questions. This person may, at first, when they show up, there'll be like texting going on. You may meet them at, through a dating app or social media, even maybe through a text in some way. And I do feel like they could be shorter than what you're used to. That'd be another indicator. Because I'm looking at this this stick, and they're shorter than the stick. So I'm gonna assume they might be shorter than what you're used to. What you're used to, not shorter than you. I didn't say shorter than you. Okay, I didn't say you're dating somebody 3 feet. I just said I was shorter than what you're used to, and this person may come in like energetic, excited, interested. But about them, their energy is going to be like they're in it. They're not somebody taking things seriously. Again, use your discernment because I do see you're excited to be talking to them, and at some point you will pause the connection to see if this is somebody worth giving into, putting time, effort, energy into. And I guess that's where it's going to be probably important to see if they're in alignment with what you're really wanting. And be honest what you're really wanting. Do not settle. I'm not telling you to settle. I'm just saying there is somebody new in the energy. Okay? All right. And then, so I gave you the time frame, and yes, there's somebody new coming in. All right, let's go now to the singles. All right, those talking to somebody new and getting acquainted with somebody, dating, that kind of thing. Okay. What's going on here? The High Priestess in reverse. Okay. So how they view you as the High Priestess in reverse. So I don't see this person. They don't view you as somebody closed off or secretive. I feel like the opposite. I feel like you're going to be open, talkative. I don't feel like you're just going to start. Yeah, I feel like talkative. You're going to be open. I don't see you being mysterious or secretive or closed off in any way. Okay? So that's how they see you. And let's go to now my couples. All right, good evening. Welcome in. If you're just joining us, you know, the whole theme is about how do they see you. We're going through the independents, the singles, couples, married, those dealing with an ex. How does an ex feel about you? And if you've been ghosted, will there be communication? All the way Aries to Pisces, and we're in Aries right now, going to the couples. All right. Couples, how does this person, how do they feel about you? The King of Pentacles. Okay, they feel like this is stable, strong. All right, they feel like this connection is strong and stable and secure. And for my marrieds, how do they feel about you at this time? Knight of Swords. They feel very confident. Okay. And yeah, I do feel like there is definitely, like somebody could be arriving, coming in very soon. All right. That's only going to apply for a few of you. Somebody's coming in really soon, coming in to talk. Maybe you're going to get a phone call or you're going to talk to them very soon. Okay. If that is significant for anybody. And then for if you got an ex or a former lover on the brain, what's their thoughts or feelings about you at this time? The Eight of Swords. So, yeah, they're up in their head about this with the Eight of Swords energy. They're totally in their head about it. I don't see them reaching out anytime soon, Aries. Okay? They might be tied down elsewhere, or they might be tied down with responsibilities, or they're just feeling very negative about reaching out to you at this time or connecting with you. Okay? And if you've been ghosted, what's likely to happen with this situation, Aries? The Four of Wands. Okay, I do see reconciliation very likely here. Okay, and with the Four of Wands energy, it definitely feels like a very strong chance of reconciliation, reunion energy. So I don't think that this one is done just because they're blocked or ghosted you. I hate when people ghost or block. That is so childish. Like if I ghost or block anybody, it's only for an hour and then I switch it back on. Only if they're like yapping too much. Like, all right, don't put your foot in your mouth any worse than you did. All right, so that's what we got here. The signs for Aries is we have all earth, strong Aries energy, Gemini, again, Gemini, and Pisces. Okay. All right, let's go now to my Taurus. All right. How do they feel about you? If you're just joining us, we're talking about how do they feel about you. We're going down the line. Oh, I just erased Taurus. We're on Taurus. Okay. If you're here, you're meant to be here. If something resonates strongly, please drop a comment. Comments help the algorithm and help other signs find these messages. Okay. All right. I might have to switch a deck. This might be too nice of a deck. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it right now. Let's see. Let's go to this one. All right. So this one does have reversals. I always do take reversals if they show up. My job is to give you the message that the card is trying to give you. Not to sugarcoat it, not to dramatize it. I give you the exact message you're supposed to hear. All right. All right, Taurus. For my, what do you guys call the cave dwellers? Okay, this is pre-single. This is somebody that doesn't have anybody in energy right now. Let's see if there's anybody new showing up right now. And if so, I'll try to give you a time frame when they're coming in or some characteristic traits. All right, there's a little bit of for everybody here. All right, Gemini. I'm sorry, Taurus, cave dwellers. 4 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So Taurus, it's not going to be down the line. It's definitely going to be within 4 weeks. I see somebody new coming in. The time is now. The card's definitely telling me the time is now for this new person to come in for you. Okay. They could work in the military or have a military or security background, or even law enforcement. This could be somebody of a deep thinker, or they could even be religious in some way, shape, or form, or just spiritual. All right. Let me find out. So I gave you the time already. Let me see if I can give you anything else. All right. Can you give me one more info about this? New person for my cave dwellers. My independence. All right. King of Wands. Yeah, very good looking energy. There's definitely a strong male here, but it's not only just male energy. But like I said, there's a strong male. Even if a female came in, she would have a strong masculine energy. This person leads with it. They take bold actions. They have good influence around people. Very charismatic. Good looking. Yeah, this is not somebody who is shy or coy in any way. Very strong, confident energy. All right. All right, cave dwellers, there's your information. All right, anywhere from within 4 weeks, they'll be coming in. The time is now for this person to come in. All right, let's go to my singles. Taurus. All right, talking to a new person or an acquaintance. Talking, dating. Let's see what's going on here. How do they see you? Too many cards. Let's see what we got here. All right, so they see you as somebody strong and confident. And I do see like you'll be talking to this person very soon. So they're ambitious to talk with you, okay? So I don't see them holding back or pulling back their energy, anyway. Actually, I see this person like Nike. They're just going to do it. They're just going to like jump in and just start, going and see where this goes with you. All right. You have strong air energy here. Okay, and let's go now to my couples. How do they see you? The King of Swords. All right, Taurus. All right, they see you as somebody that's stoic, very stern, very witty, very smart, somebody good with communication. They see you with somebody that has authority. You're not like flighty or flaky. You come up with more, you show up with authority versus being flighty or flaky. And you appear to be somebody that is picky. That you have high standards. Okay? So I do see communication with that soon as well. All right. So that was for my, this is for my couples that I'm talking about. They see you as something very strong, very smart, good with communication, very frank. All right, let's go to my marrieds. How do they see you? 5 of Cups. What's going on with my marrieds? Why are we in this 5 of Cups energy? What happened? Yeah, somebody's feeling sad and having lots of regrets here. Could be somebody drinking a lot. The feeling they could be worried about a loss or feeling some kind of loss. Did you guys have a breakup of some kind or a fight? They're worried about losing something or they lost something. Okay. All right. And those that got an ex or a former lover on the brain, what's going on with them? What's their thoughts or feelings about you right now? 3 of Wands. I feel like, Taurus, you have somebody in the past waiting on you. All right. Something about the number 3 could be significant. 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months. And if you've been ghosted, is this done or will there be likely communication? Let's find out, Taurus. No, Ace of Wands in reverse. I do not see. Okay, so if it does pick up even for a minute, it'll just as quickly fall. Okay, this is like going to be a person that comes out as in and out energy, a false start, a false beginning, or nothing happening. So be careful. Just because they do come out does not mean that it's steady. Very fickle energy. Okay. All right. So Taurus, the signs we have here for you is Aries, Aries again, all air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Scorpio. We have strong Libra here, and we got all fire. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. All right, now let's go to my gems. Gemini. Truly, truly outrageous. Okay. Wow, so 75% of you so far said that, yes, you got an X on the brain. Okay. Hello, good evening. If you've been just joining us, this is Wild Card Night, and we are going through the list of how they feel about you, from anywhere from the cave dwellers to singles to couples, married, exes, and ghosted. All right, let's see how these people see you at this time. All right, now we're on Gemini, and we're going all the way down to Pisces. Okay. So stay tuned. And yes, I will do collective. And by the way, there will be a fun bonus for you guys. All right. And the fun bonus will include what 3 zodiac signs are around you at this time. Okay. What are in your energy at this time, rather. It's in your energy. All right. Gemini. Cave dwellers. Is there anybody new coming in? If so, when? 6 of Cups. Okay. So my cave dwellers, I don't see my independence. I don't see anybody new, but there is a past likely to be resurfacing again for you guys. And this can be anywhere from 6 days to 2 months. Okay? Anywhere from 6 days to 2 months. And I have a strong Scorpio energy here. All right, for my singles, They just show up as somebody very friendly, very kind. It looks like when they come around, they're going to try to make a peace offering in some way, shape, or form. All right. And this is somebody you'd be very sentimental and nostalgic over. All right, let's go now to singles. Not single at the Pringles. Okay, if you've been dating or talking to somebody, how do they see you at this time? As the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini, they see you as somebody very independent. Okay? They see you thriving, prosperous, like you're coming off very mature, even sophisticated. Even for some of you, you even showing up as somebody classy. We have strong Virgo energy here. And for my couples, how do they feel about you at this time? The Hermit. Okay. So, you know, at this time, couples, you could feel like your person has pulled back their energy from you. It's not that they don't have emotions for you. It's not like anything is really wrong. They're just pulling back their emotions. And, you know, maybe need them some time or space to themselves. And if this is so, just let that be, because anytime someone goes in the hermit mode, they come back out better and stronger, I feel. You know, as long as it's not followed by insecurities or fear. All right. And if you couples, so this is couples, yeah, might be pulling back their energy. And for my married, how do they feel about you? As the Empress. Right, they love you, unconditional love. They find you very desirable and very attractive. They definitely see this expanding and growing with you. Yeah, that's a very high compliment to get the Empress card out here, whether you're male or female watching this. Definitely, they like your nurturing quality. You're affectionate, nurturing, very caring, loving. That's how they see you. And for if those that are dealing with an ex or a former lover, or thinking about an ex or a former lover, what's going on with that? Are they likely to come back? Will they come back? Let's see. 5 of Cups. Well, this person's definitely sad. They're definitely sad. They could be sitting in regrets, feeling like they lost out. You know, but there is still a chance here. They are hurting over this. Okay, 5 of Cups is, yes, it can be a breakup card, but it's a breakup card that's could be likely a reconnection soon afterwards. It's like a temporary breakup card. Strong Scorpio energy there. And those that have been ghosted, is there likely to be communication there? 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, yes. So if they were closed off to you, I do feel like they're going to be open up with you. And this can be anywhere from 4 days to 4 weeks. Okay? And I got a strong Capricorn energy with that one. So Gemini, all the signs I got here is Scorpio, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio again, Virgo again. Okay? All right, let's go now to Cancer. All right, Cancers, let's see what you got going on. All right. All right. Cancer, my hermits, my cave dwellers. Is there anybody new in your energy? And if so, when? All right. So we have, yes, there is somebody new in your energy coming around for you, coming in for you. Could be somebody from your past, since I did word it like that. Definitely new or somebody coming back around, anywhere from 3 days to 3 weeks. Okay? And this is somebody optimistic. This is somebody waiting. If they know you, this is somebody waiting. And this is somebody ready to expand and grow. All right? I would just caution you, just caution, that be careful with third party energy. Okay? Alright, now let's go to my singles. Singles, what's going on with you guys? 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, you could be dealing with somebody that likes to party too much. That, you know, or somebody that definitely is not taking this connection serious. They could even be coming out as a player, somebody very immature, like, their priorities is partying, hanging out with friends. This isn't somebody really trying to, be responsible or be serious in any way. I have strong Cancer energy here. From my couples, what do I got for you? The Ace of Swords. Okay. They feel very confident about this, couples. They feel like this is definitely moving forward. All right, strong communication is what's popping up here. Okay, I got strong Libra energy. For my marrying people, let's see. How do they feel about you? The Judgment. All right. So married people. Now, the Judgment card is a major arcana, and this is very heavy energy. The Judgment is like this person is hearing the call. They feel like they're never going to be the same person because they know you. Okay, you changed them. And for some of them, getting the call could mean that they now take this situation with you a lot more seriously than they did before. They're not taking it for granted. They feel like a pull towards you, even if they wanted to, even if there was some kind of separation or break, they are like coming back. So there's definitely a second chance, or they want to give this another chance if that applies to any of you. Okay? It has some issues of late. Now, let's go to our people dealing with with an ex or got a former lover in the brain. What are they thinking or feeling about you at this time? 4 of Cups. All right. Yeah, so this person definitely feels like without you, they're bored. They definitely feel like they're having a pity party for themselves. They're waiting for you to reach out. They kind of are not trying to deal with other people right now. They're kind of just waiting to see if you'll reach out to them. Yeah, strong Cancer energy. And if you've been ghosted, whether it be communication likely. For my ghosted Cancers. The World. Okay. So there are feelings your ex, if you've been ghosted, this is a closed out cycle. This is done. I don't see them popping back up. So let that be closure for you. Yeah, there could be strong feelings here, but feelings doesn't guarantee continuity. Okay. So I do see this being over. And that's not to be mean or anything. That's just to let you know where the energy is standing. So by knowing this information, you can now stop waiting and just, do what you gotta do. All right, the signs we got here is Aries, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Cancer's energy. All right, let's now go to my Leos. All right. Hello, Leos. All right, if you're just joining us, welcome in. This is Claudia St. John's. Welcome to our Getting Moon Tarot. We're doing Aries-Pisces today. And how do they feel about you? We're doing the rundown from independent, singles, couples, marrieds, those dealing with an ex or been ghosted. What's going on with all these situations? All right, there's some for everybody. And I just want to remind you, definitely you can check out your other signs, you know, not just your sun sign. You can check out your moon, your rising, your Venus. All right, Leo, let's see what we got for you. I'm going to mix this up really good here for my fire signs. All right. All right. Yeah, the Leos are the performers of the Zodiac. They're the leaders, also known as the creators of the Zodiac. Creators. The leaders, the performers. All right. Let's see. All right, Leos. All right, cave dwellers. Let's see what we got. Anybody new coming in your energy? 9 of Cups. Absolutely. I get around 9 days or within 2 weeks. I do see somebody new coming in for you. Somebody coming in very fast. This person may like to drink, like to party. They're like a happy-go-lucky person. You'll feel very happy and content, feeling like a wish coming true with them. This is definitely going to be a gem, not a BUM. Okay. All right. And I got strong Pisces energy for that. Of course, that doesn't mean that's the only sign available. I'm just telling you what's strongly showing up here. Okay. And for my singles, talking to somebody new, getting acquainted. Let's see what's going on for my singles. The 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So singles, this person that you're talking to, yeah, this can be a fickle energy. I don't see stability here. I don't see it getting stable. You're probably noticing some signs of that, maybe inconsistency with text or calls, or inconsistency in some way, maybe. I would be shocked if you said communication was consistent. But it can be. I just don't think the connection would be stable in itself. All right, we have Aries for that. And for my couples, how do they feel about you? 2 of Wands in the reverse. All right, couples, you could feel like things are stagnating. Like be careful. Some of you may have a person, or maybe you are still stuck on the past, and that's why this connection is not moving forward with the current person. Okay, either you or them are still stuck on the past person or past things. So I don't see the connection moving forward at this time. And for my married, what do I got for my married people? How do they feel about you? 10 of Cups. Yeah, they definitely feel happy, joyous. They feel like your dream come true. Just very elated. Very blessed energy here. Happy family, happy connection. All right. And if you're dealing with an ex or a former lover, what's going on with them? What's their thoughts or feelings about you? The Hierophant. They wouldn't mind giving it another chance at a connection with you. Okay. They would definitely like it to, this time around, to, be committed or go to a deeper commitment. And if you've been ghosted, what's going on with that for my Leos? If you've been ghosted, what's going on with that? Hold on. Any communication soon? 7 of Swords. Okay. So if you've been ghosted, be careful of this person. They're coming up as somebody shady. Somebody that is, has selective hearing, selective truth telling. They could be a cheater and a liar, is how they're showing up. Somebody not very trustworthy, or somebody that's not very trusting of others. Okay. And the signs I got for you, Leo, are Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Aries again, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, so let's go now to Virgo. Okay. So what can we say about Virgo? The meticulous ones, the organizers. Yeah, you guys are the analysts of the zodiac, the healers, the problem solvers. Definitely the organizers of the zodiac. Okay. Let's see what the cards have to say for you guys. All right, Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's see what we got going on. All right, my cave dwellers. Anybody new coming in? Yes, you have the devil showing up for you. Okay. This is somebody that can be obsessive with you. This is somebody that is like can have some toxic tendencies, even just be right now about lust, sexual gratification, instant gratification is the name of their game. We have strong Capricorn energy, and the devil can be coming in anywhere from 1 day to 30 days. Okay. All right, so let's go to my singles now. Singles, let's see. If you're talking to someone, dating them, what's going on with that? How do they see you? Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. So you're not the usual type they go for. It's like the energy for the dating. This can be like very fickle energy, very inconsistent, in and out, hot, cold. This could be just very sexual based. This is somebody definitely not being serious. Okay, or this is also an indication that something starts with a lot of hot fire, a lot of hot passion, and then just as quickly as it starts, it can end. So be careful, like just one night stands or just, it's like I said, this is very fickle energy. All right, we got Aries. We got Aries for that. All right, let's now go to couples. Couples, how do they feel about you? The Fool. All right. They feel like you're a breath of fresh air. They definitely feel like this, the connection is just spontaneous. They don't, couples, you may just get a sense that the person is only dealing in the present moment, not really thinking about the future with you. All right, this is like somebody who loves their freedom, is a free spirit. They like to come and go as they please. This isn't somebody really responsible or even gives the idea of being serious. Yeah, this is one sucker that's hard to pin down. All right, if you got them pinned, good for you. All right, and let's go to now the marrieds. Yeah, to my marrieds. Okay. Married people. Okay, so they see you as somebody that's being honest and somebody they see smart and they see good communication with you. They see you as somebody who's very strong. But the only thing is, they sometimes feel like they have to guess how you feel. Like you don't really express your emotions too much. Whether that's true or not, that's how they're viewing you. As somebody like the King of Swords, whether you're male or female. All right. And then for my exes, am I missing somebody? We got see. We got singles. No, we got cave dwellers, singles, couples, married. Okay, gotcha. All right, then we go to if you got an ex or a former lover on the brain. How do they think about you or feel about this? Let's see. The Lovers. Oh, okay. So this person feels like there's a deep spiritual connection with you. Like they feel like you're their soulmate. They definitely would like to rekindle this connection. Yeah, I definitely feel like they would want to have a they would like definitely like to be intimate with you is the energy I'm getting here. All right, and then if you've been ghosted, let's see, will there be communication for my Virgos? Yes, Knight of Cups. I definitely feel like this person is in love with you in some way, shape, or form. I feel like they are not trying to let go of this. I feel like they're still trying to pursue this in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Yeah, strong Pisces energy here. So the signs we got here for you, Virgo, is Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo. Did I say Virgo? I don't know why. I don't have Virgo here. I got Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, all air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini again, and Aquarius. Okay. All right. Now let's go to Libra. All right. We're 6 down. Now we're at the 7th sign. All right. Half down and half more to go. All right. Libras. Libras are the balancers, the diplomats. All right, let's see what you got, Libra. The harmonizers of the zodiac, the mediators. All right, if you're just joining us, welcome. All right, we're just going through to see how they feel about you. We're going with cave dwellers, with singles, couples, married, those got an X on the brain, and or those that have been ghosted. There's something for everybody here. All right, welcome to Wild Card. I'm Claudia St. John's, and you're an Organic Strawberry Moon Tarot. If you've been enjoying this, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe. And let's see, Sunday night is Aries through Pisces, and that's a reflective night. We do current energy for singles and couples. Okay, and by the way, there is a bonus at the end, so stay tuned. We're going to have a fun bonus for you, and we're going to see what 3 zodiac signs are in your current energy at this time. Okay. All right, Libra, let's see. All right, for my independents, my cave dwellers, I have nobody. Let's see if there's anybody new coming in for you. 5 of Pentacles, no. It looks like it's going to be, a time of being alone a little bit longer. But just remember, this energy is not here to stay that much longer. Okay? All right, Libra, for my singles, what do I got for you? Those that are talking to somebody new and trying to get acquainted with somebody. Let's see. The World. Okay. So if you met somebody, all right, why is the World here? Let me see, hold on. Page of Cups. All right, so this is telling me for my singles, there may be the person you're talking to right now. I don't really see that going anywhere. All right, so that might end pretty soon. All right, but I do see another person popping up right after that. Okay. We have all water and Capricorn energy in that area for my singles. And if you are in couples, how do they feel about you? 10 of Swords. All right. So couples, your person feels like emotionally exhausted, emotionally drained with you. This can also be saying that you guys are going through a very tough time. And this can be saying that they could be worried about things ending or things have ended. Okay? They could even feel betrayed by you. like deeply betrayed by you. We got strong Gemini energy. And then let's go to my married. Married, how do they feel about you? The Three of Wands. Okay, they're optimistic. They see things progressing here. Definitely see you in their future. All right, and then if you are dealing with an ex or a former lover, what's going on with that? If you got an ex on the brain, what's going on with that? King of Wands. All right, so this ex is good looking. They're attracted to you. Okay. So my King of Wands energy is very somebody very charismatic, very good looking, and they know they got it going on. So I don't see them being closed off to having starting it back up with you, but I don't know necessarily if they want something totally serious. This is somebody hard to pin down. All right. So if you're dealing with an ex and you're wondering if they come back around, would they be more likely to commit? Not more likely. Not more likely. No. They're the same way as they were before. This is somebody hard to commit. Okay. And for anybody that has been ghosted, my Libras that have been ghosted, what's going on with that? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is happy to be single. They're not trying to get back to anything. They're just trying to thrive in their singlehood. And that's just where they're at. We got strong Virgo energy there. All right, so the signs we got for you, Libra, we got Taurus, Gemini, all fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries again, Capricorn, Cancer, and Virgo. Okay, let's go to Scorpio. Okay. Well, what happened to the chat? We only have 72% now. People saying they're thinking about an ex. That went down from 75%. So let's see what's going on here. 28% said no, you guys are not thinking about a person from our past, and 72 are still said yes. That's a high percentage. Thinking, we're not saying getting back. All right, thinking is fair. Some of you still could be concerned about how they're doing, just curious maybe. Let me know. Are you trying to get back with this ex, or are you just curious? Are you just concerned? Are you just sometimes getting your nostalgia energy and reflect? That's healthy. That's all healthy to do. Yeah, especially when you have those Hallmark shows coming on, right? Like, oh my God. It can really trigger some nostalgia energy, sentimental energy. I just watched the movie last night, Fracture, with Anthony Hopkins and Ryan Gosling. Oh, that was so good. It's about Ryan Gosling as an attorney, and he represents Anthony Hopkins, who just killed his wife. That had a twist. That was a really cool movie. I haven't seen that one like many, many moons ago. All right, let's go to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio it is. Scorpio, my hermits, my cave dwellers. Anybody new coming in for you? Yes, there is. The Nine of Wands. This energy is coming in very fast. I'll definitely give it anywhere from within 2 weeks. Definitely this energy is coming in very fast for you, Scorpio. We have fire energy here. This person is definitely carrying a torch. This person comes off like very energetic, very adventurous. They could even be a bad boy, bad girl kind of energy. This is somebody who is very passionate, coming on very strong. just an FYI on this type of person, they're very sexually motivated. This is not somebody trying to be serious. This is somebody that is in and out. This is somebody known as the traveling energy. So they're just stop, go, stop, go. They're not really trying to hang out for a long time. All right. And then let's go for my singles. What's going on for my singles? All right, singles. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel like this person you're talking to is open. All right. They're not guarded. They're not coming off guarded here. They're actually coming off open. Open with their money, with their assets, with their heart. This is definitely somebody willing to give and invest in something. Okay. And for my couples, how does this person feel about you at this time? Two of Swords. Okay. They're detaching emotionally from you at this time, couples. Yeah, you may have sensed or feel like they pulled back their energy. Yeah, they're emotionally checking out right now. Okay, it's not telling me why. But if you've been feeling that, yeah, I'll validate it for you. Definitely, they are emotionally checked out at the moment. And what about for my married? Four Swords in the reverse. Okay. So it's telling me like if your person has been acting distant of late, if they've been away, I feel like they're coming back. If they've been distant, I feel like they're going to start plugging back in. Okay. If they've been cold or distant anyway, if you guys were taking a break from each other or just busy with life, I feel like they're plugging back in. Okay. They're going to be now more of a team player. Okay. And then if you have an ex or a former lover on the brain, what's going on with that? Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this ex or former lover, they're no longer losing sleep over this. They're no longer really hurt about this. They're getting over it. Yeah. They're getting over it. They're not 100% over it, but they're getting there. Okay. And if you've been ghosted, what's going on with that situation? All right. Yes, I do see things, Ace of Pentacles. I do see things picking back up. Okay. I do see that. Anywhere from a day. I don't, it could be anywhere from a day to 30 days. Okay. That this can pick back up. I mean, I really don't see it past 2 weeks, but I'm just going to extend it a little bit further than 2 weeks for some reason. All right. And the signs we have here for you, Scorpio, are Gemini, Libra, Capricorn again, Libra, and fire. Fire. All right. And let's go to my Sagittarius. All right. Hello, good evening. If you're just joining us, we are just doing the rundown from singles all the way to those dealing with an ex or those that got ghosted. And we're Aries to Pisces, and now we're on Sagittarius. Okay, welcome in. There's something for everybody here. And I will do a collective after Pisces. And there is a bonus, so stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to have a fun little bonus at the end. It's not going to be long as this. It's going to be definitely quick and short and sweet. All right. All right, Sagittarius. What's going on with you guys? All right. My cave dwellers, what's going on? Anybody new in your situation? Anybody new coming in? Yes. And not just anybody new. We have an emperor coming in. The big daddy energy. Holy shit. You got somebody coming in your energy, Sagittarius, whether it's a male or female. If this is a female, they definitely have a lot of masculine qualities to them. Not like it could be a tomboy, but doesn't mean that. Just could be somebody that is like in a top position, something like that. You understand? So this person is coming in, somebody who's got their shit together, very mature, very experienced. This is definitely somebody down for a commitment. You know, this is a person that would, this is somebody you can take the distance with, go the distance with. Very secure energy, very strong energy. And if you guys click, this definitely can be somebody you could end up marrying. Okay. So let's go to the singles. Singles that are dating, are getting acquainted with somebody. What is the energy here? Okay, this is the card I was going to pull for my singles. Let's see, what card am I going to pull now? I got the King of Swords for my singles. What card was I going to pull? The Two of Cups. So singles right now, if you're talking to people, I do see there is a connection that has definite potential here. Two of Cups energy can even feel like a soulmate. So if you're talking to somebody or talking to people, one of them definitely can be something real. And then I pulled here the King of Swords. This person could be an air sign. This person's picky, believe it or not. They are picky. They come off as somebody very intellectual. They could be somebody with a military background, security, or even in the law department in some way. Very, very witty, very articulate, very discerning. Okay, somebody with high standards. But they would be hard to guess how they feel. That's just one thing about them. They don't really express emotions much, would be an indicator who they are. Okay. And for my couples, what's going on for my couples? How do they feel about you at this time, Sagittarius? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. So couples, yeah, this person's open. They're giving. They're open with their heart. They're open with their money. This is somebody that is, investing into a situation. So this is not somebody coming up as cheap, frugal with their money, with their shit or anything. They just seem very open and receptive and giving. Okay. And then let's see. So that was for couples. Let's go now to married Sagittarius. Married Sagittarius, how they feel about you at this time. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So there may be like a pause, it's just at this point, I feel like your person's reflecting, whether you know about this or not. They're just kind of reflecting to see if this is something they want to continue to give to. Okay. Is this connection meeting is this marriage meeting their expectations? All right. Kind of thing. And if you got an ex or a former lover on the brain, what's going on with that? How do they feel about Sagittarius at this time? Whoa. The Ten of Cups. They feel the Ten of Cups. This is an ex or a former lover. We got strong Pisces energy here. They definitely, for some of you, it could be their wish to get back with you. They definitely see you in a very positive light. So the energy here is strong emotions. Like, yeah, this person has definitely very strong emotions. 10 of Cups. Yeah, they still love you, I feel. They think of you in a very positive light. So, for some of them, they definitely would like a reunion. But will they do it? That's a whole other thing. All right. So just be mindful what I'm saying and don't put words in my mouth. Like I said, they definitely have feelings, love you, see you in a positive light. But does that mean they're going to come back? Not. That you would need a personal reading. I'm just saying this person is how they see you at this point. They would want a connection, but would they do it? I don't know. It depends on Sagittarius, I guess. All right. Let me, you know what? Let me clarify this for you then. Why is the Ten of Cups here? What does that mean for the Sagittarius with the next? Yeah, Page of, yeah, this was what I thought. Page of Wands in reverse. Even though they would see you as their happily ever after, their energy behind this Ten of Cups facade is a Page of Wands in reverse. And this is like something immature. And this is actually my horny toad card. Something just very horny. Fickle and horny. Alright, so yeah. Alright, there you go. Somebody they're not trying to reach out. Somebody that's it's more of like a one night stand. So this just might be somebody, they just view you an ex with a very positive light. Alright. But yeah, for somebody, this could be a person coming back around. I'm not saying this is all Sagittarius. They're just thinking of you. There's, for a few of you, potential. And for those that you know that there's this potential, you know. Okay, you're not sitting here guessing. All right, and then if you've been ghosted, what's going on with that? If somebody ghosted you, or if this ex has ghosted you, let's see. Is there likely to be communication in the near future? No. So if you're trying to equate these two equations, they're not reaching back out. They can still view you in this great, grandiose energy. Like, oh my God, Sagittarius was one of the best exes I ever had, or the best people I ever dated. But that's just where I see it. All right. Now, this ex is not trying to reach out. They're stuck. They feel stuck. Or, you know, this person could be tied down elsewhere, or just maybe they're in jail. This is also could mean somebody's in jail and prison as well. Or they're just tied down with responsibilities and obligations right now, not really concerned about getting back together. Okay? And plus, they have a lot of negative thoughts going on about it. They keep themselves stuck. Okay. So Sagittarius, the signs we have here for you is Gemini, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Aries-Yan, Taurus, Cancer, and all air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, well, let's go to Capricorn. All right, Capricorns. All right. All right, after Capricorn, we got Aquarius, Pisces, and Collective, and then we're going to do bonus. What sign did I just do last? I just did a Pisces monthly yesterday. So Monday will be Aries, Tuesday will be Taurus, Wednesday will be Gemini. All right, subscribe, get your notifications for those readings. My time schedule is anywhere from normally from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Okay. Don't forget Sundays is Aries and Pisces reflective night. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays are always individual signs. Okay. All right. So we're now on Capricorn, and we're going to do the rundown from cave dwellers, singles, couples, married, those with dealing with an ex or thinking about an ex, and if you've been ghosted, what's going on with all these situations. All right. Capricorn. All right, my cave dwellers. Those that I have nobody right now. Is there a new person coming in your energy? If so, when? You have the Nine of Cups. You definitely have somebody coming in, okay? And yeah, I definitely feel like you're going to be happy about this energy, okay? Nine Cups. I feel it's like definitely within 2 weeks. That's what I'm getting, okay? Very soon. We got strong Pisces energy. All right. And singles, what do I got for you? The Ten of Swords. So if you're talking to somebody, be careful. This could be like they stand you up for a first date. Strong disappointment energy. This one didn't make it. Something ending in a, just like you can be like ghosted all of a sudden. Like, what the hell? You know, something over something very easy. Or be careful of even being betrayed by them in some way. You know, don't give anybody money or anything that you're expecting back if there's, you know, you just barely know them. Yeah, so something quickly ends abruptly in a painful way, like very disappointing energy. Like, oh my God, they just fell off the face of the earth. Okay. Strong Gemini energy, but doesn't mean that it has to be a Gemini. Just saying what strong energies here. Okay, let's go to couples. Capricorn couples, you got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like, yeah, your person's open, you know, open with their heart, with their things. You know, this person is definitely investing into this connection. And for my married people, what do we have here for married Capricorns? How do you feel about you? Judgment. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, so judgment here is, I do feel like it's like a renewal energy, refreshing this connection, giving it a second chance. I feel like they're getting a wake-up call. This person definitely feels like they're never going to be the same having met you. And if, because they got this calling, they feel like this pull to you. So I don't feel like they're going to be going anywhere anytime soon. And in fact, if they were taking things for granted, they now see the value of you in this connection. Okay, my marrieds. And if you got an ex or a former lover on the brain, Capricorn, what's going on with that? How do they feel or think about you? The Emperor energy. So, they definitely can feel like, you know, that you are very stubborn, but I feel like this person would definitely want to get back with you, okay? And even get married, you know? It's like that. And if you've been ghosted, we have strong Aries energy for that, for those that are dealing with an ex. And if you've been ghosted, is there likely to be communication with that Capricorn? Yes, with the King of Swords. Yes, I do see communication with that, but, you know, feelings doesn't mean that there are strong feelings there. You know, this person's not coming back because of feelings. They're coming back because they make a decision to do so. If it makes sense to them to do so, or it benefits them in some way to do so, that's how they would come back and talk to you. All right. So Capricorn, the signs we have here is Capricorn, Pisces. All right. Air. We have Aries, Scorpio, and Gemini. Okay. Now let's go to Aquarius. Okay. All right, Aquarius. We're now down to number 11. Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, so what is Aquarius known for? You guys are known as the visionaries of the Zodiac. The innovators. The future thinkers. All right, the visionaries of the Zodiac. Aquarius. The rebels. Yes, you guys are also known as the rebels of the Zodiac. Hello. Hey, little guy, what's going on? Yeah? Hi, little Felix. What's going on, boo-boo? What's going on, little boo-boo, huh? Oh, you got my earbuds. Hi, baby. Oh, you are very lovely tonight. You want to say hi real quick to everybody? All right, here you go. Okay, say hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, New. This is Felix. Yeah. Okay. Are you want to get back to your bed? All right, give me 1 second. Let me put him back to his chair. I know, you are such a sweetheart. Oh, I love you too. I love you too. Okay, honey. Come here. All right, let me finish it up. I'm almost wrapping them up. Yes, and then we can play. Then we can play, okay, honey? Yes. Almost. All right, there you go. All right, here I am. I'm back. Okay. All right. All right, let's now go to Aquarius. That was Mr. Felix. He wanted to say hi to all ya. Okay. All right, Aquarius, what do we got for you? Alright, and if you're just joining us, we're wrapping up almost. We're down to Aquarius, next is Pisces, and we're talking about singles, couples, marrieds, those the other ones next, or been ghosted. Okay. And there is a bonus at the end, a short, sweet, fun bonus. Stay tuned, and I am going to do a collective after Pisces. Alright. Alright. Cave dwellers. Those that are got independence. We'll call you guys independence. All right, independence, what do you guys got? 2 of Cups. So there is somebody coming in very soon for you in the next 30 days. And this is something that definitely might feel like a true connection, a soulmate connection even. This is the 2 of you will have mutual attraction for each other. Definitely has potential to go distance. I got strong Cancer energy for that. And for singles, those are talking to somebody, we have the Temperance Angel. Okay, could be a Sagittarius, strong Sagittarius energy here. And this is somebody that you will have, you have good chemistry with, okay? And it's like, the energy is like of moderation, okay? It just, yeah, I definitely feel if you're not forcing it or pushing it and just go with the ebb and flow of naturally it unfolding, I do feel like this also has potential. All right, and couples, Aquarius, let's see. How does your person feel about you at this time? The Hermit. Okay, so couples, your person may be pulling back their energy, not necessarily there's something wrong. Not saying there isn't. I mean, it's going to be case by case, but they're pulling back their energy. They might just want some space, want some just time to themselves. All right. And when this person comes back out of hermit mode, I feel like when people go into hermit mode, it's usually a good thing. So they come back out stronger and better. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then we got strong Virgo energy for that one. And then let's see. Married? What do we got from a married? The Magician. All right. So I definitely feel like this energy is like married. You could feel like this person manifested you, manifested this connection. This can feel like very like magical or even fated, destined. It's definitely a strong connection. Okay. And for my lows there, I got an extra from my lover on the brain. What's going on with that? 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So this person's trifling. Okay. If you're thinking about dealing with your ex or former lover, they look like they're trifling. This person possibly could have you in a third party energy. This person cares more about, friends or partying. This is somebody definitely not serious. This is somebody definitely that's not going to take you serious. So, that's the energy they're getting off at this time. And I got Cancer energy around that one. All right. And if you've been ghosted, Aquarius, is there likely communication with this person? 3 of Swords. No. No. Third party energy could be all over this one as well. Why they ghosted you, gossip, heartbreak, betrayal, hurt. You hurt them. So I do not. This person is still hurting over this very much so. 3 of Swords is a very strong energy. I don't take, when that card shows up, I don't take it lightly. Yeah, this is somebody that could be still crying and still very hurt over the situation. Like their heart still feels very broken about it. Okay. All right. So the signs here for Aquarius is Libra, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Okay. All right. Now let's go to Pisces. Last but never least. All right. My Pisces. All right, my empaths of the zodiac. The spiritual dissolvers, the dreamers of the zodiac, the mystics, and also the artiste of the zodiac. All right, let's not forget that one. Pisces are definitely the artist of the zodiac as well. All right. All right, let's see what I got for you. All right, cave dwellers. Let's see what you got. Yes, you do have somebody new coming in your energy any day, any second, any minute now. Okay? And this does look very confident. Definitely honest communication would be the way to go with this one. Communication would definitely be flowing. And yeah, this definitely has potential. Okay? Strong Libra energy here. All right, for my singles, they're talking to somebody, dating, getting acquainted. You, Queen of Swords energy is how they see you. Okay? They see you as somebody with boundaries, somebody that can see through bullshit. Okay, so if they're trying to play you, they're being stupid. Because when you're showing up as the Queen of Swords, you're somebody that can smell bullshit a mile away. So I don't even know why they would try with you, but definitely they feel like you're a strong character, strong female energy. So, like I said, somebody that's laying down boundaries and if it's like this is the energy, like come straight with me or don't even bother. Okay? This is the energy on how they see you. All right, for couples, how does this person feel about you, Pisces? All right, this is card I would have picked. Let's see. The Wheel. They see you as somebody hard to predict. They never know what to expect with you, couples. For my couples, Pisces. And the card I originally was gonna pick is the Ten of Swords. So couples, they could feel like disappointed. You guys could be going through a tough time right now. They could be worried about things ending here, or things may have ended. Okay. And for my married, what's going on for my married Pisces? And if this is resonating, hit that like for me. All right. If this is, let's see, for my married, you guys got the World card. So I do feel for my married, this cycle is closing out. All right. So now, do they have feelings for you? Yes. Just because there's feelings here does not mean that guarantees continuity and a connection. Okay. This could also mean that there's a turning point happening for my married people. All right. And if that's the case, let me clarify. Judgment. Okay. So things can be at a turning point. All right. So that could mean that it's like at a very important place right now. Like, do I give this another chance, or do we end this? This is like this is also somebody getting the call. They know that they will never be the same having met you. This is like somebody that is starting to understand the value of you or the value of the connection. Okay. So if they take it for granted, they're hearing the call now. But has it come too late? I don't know. So yeah, for some Pisces, I feel like this is closing out. For others of you, it's at a very at a fragile place right now. Will they hear the call or will they miss it? Okay. And if you're dealing with an ex or a former lover, let's see how they feel about you or think about you. The Tower in the reverse. Okay. So this person is the ex is trying to avoid a tower. Is trying to avoid chaos, drama. Yeah, they don't want shit hitting the fan here. They just, they don't want this, like a horrible ending. They don't want things to get any worse than where you guys left it. Okay, they're trying to avoid a tower moment with you. All right. So they could be avoiding you. All right. And if you've been ghosted, Pisces, is there likely to be communication soon? Let's find out. The Hermit, no. I don't feel like there's likely to be communication. This person is in their hermit mode. They're in their cave at this time. So I don't see them coming out at this time at all. They definitely pulled back their energy. They're definitely pulled back their energy and keeping it for a moment. So we can see where these energies go next Friday. Next Friday, if things have changed or what's up with that. Join me next Friday. Okay. Pisces, the signs you have here. Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces. We have Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Scorpio again, Capricorn, Virgo, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay? All right, and then let's go to collective real quick. All right, so if I didn't catch you in your sun sign, maybe collective will resonate for you. All right, let's do it. All right, so my cave dwellers, anybody new coming in for you? Yes, the Nine of Pentacles. I do see somebody single as a Pringle coming in for you. This person is very mature. They're prosperous. They could be on the older, mature side. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person does love their independence, though. Okay? Which doesn't mean that they won't be committed. It just means it could be a slow burn connection. Okay? All right, and for those singles, talking to somebody right now, talking to people, let's see. Got anything that stands out that could be serious? Ace of Pentacles, yes. So if you are talking to somebody or talking to people, there is one that definitely has a lot of potential to go the distance and be stable. All right, we have Capricorn energy around that one. And for my couples, collective, what we got here? The Devil. All right. This is somebody definitely, there could be codependency here for my couples. Toxic connection, definitely manipulation, mind games. Like I said, this could be codependent or toxic in some ways for my couples. And if you're married, what do I have for you? Let's find out. Six of Swords. If you're married, I feel like this person is trying to exit or have some distance between you guys, okay? You're trying to create distance here. And then if you have an ex or from a lover on the brain, what's going on with that? Ace of Swords. I do feel like you and the ex could possibly be communicating soon, okay? It's just like having a good heart-to-heart communication could definitely rebound the connection, can restart the connection. All right, and if you've been ghosted, collective, what do I have for you? Will there be communication soon? Let's find out. Nine of Swords in reverse. This is a maybe. Maybe leaning towards a yes, then a no. Let's lean towards yes. Nine of Swords in reverse. If they were losing sleep over this, or very hurt, having like stress around it, they're not so stressed out anymore about it. They're kind of getting over it. So it depends. It depends. But like I said, I'm leaning more towards yes than I know. Okay? And the signs for the collective we have here is Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Capricorn again. Okay? All right. All right. So that was the main reading. All right. We're done with the main reading here. And then now we're going to go to the bonus. Bonus. All right. We're going to go to the bonus now. All right. And we're gonna see what 3 zodiac signs are in your energy at this time. Okay, what three zodiac signs are showing up in your energy at this time. All right. Just so I'm gonna go quick. This should take like 5 minutes, something like that. All right. So I'm gonna go quick and just try to follow along. And if you need to, you can always play it back. All right. If you missed any of this, you can always play the whole video back. So don't worry. Just give me about like 10 minutes after the video ends, and then you should be able to play it back. Maybe even sooner. I don't know. But definitely 10 minutes. Okay. All right. Aries to Pisces. Let's find out what 3 zodiac signs are in your energy at this time. What 3 energies are lingering in your energy at this time? All right. Aries, we have Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. Aries, you have Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. Taurus, we have Cancer, Pisces, Libra. We have Cancer, Pisces, Libra. For Gemini, we have Sagittarius, Gemini, and Gemini again. I'll pull another one. Capricorn. No, I'm sorry, Scorpio. So Gemini, we have Sagittarius, Gemini, and Scorpio for you. All right, let's go now to Cancer. Cancer, we have Taurus, Leo, Virgo. Okay, that was Taurus, Leo, Virgo. For Leo, we have Cancer, Leo, and Aries. Okay, so Leo, we have Cancer, Leo, and Aries. For Virgo, we have Cancer, Aquarius, and Gemini. For Virgo, we have Cancer, Aquarius, and Gemini. All right. Let's go now to Libra. Libra, we have Pisces, Virgo, and Leo energy. For Scorpio, we have Capricorn, Libra, and Aries. So for Scorpio, we have Capricorn, Libra, and Aries. For Sagittarius, we have Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. Let me pull you another one. Cancer. For Sagittarius, we have Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Cancer. All right. For Capricorn, we have Taurus, Aquarius. Aquarius again. Let me pull you another one. All right, so for Capricorn, we have Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. For Aquarius, we have Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. Aquarius, we have Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. And for Pisces, we have here Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. Pisces, we have Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. All right, you guys, that was your bonus. All right, we're all done with all of it. All right, thank you so much for being here. Remember, Sunday is Aries through Pisces. It's reflective energy, quick check-in on how they, what's going on in the situation, how they feel about you, and where it's headed. Okay? And then Monday is Aries, Tuesday is Taurus, and Wednesday is Gemini. And then after that, it's Gemini, so Cancer would be on the next following Monday, not this one coming up. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you for all being here. Appreciate every one of you. Hit that like, please, on your way out. And peace and love to all of you. And good night, good weekend. Stay blessed.